Good evening, folks. Welcome to another edition of Red's Bedtime Stories. This one's kind of interesting, but then again might not be. All the people that I seem to run into that were bosses, none of the lower levels, but they seem to have infidelities, mistresses, whatever, and I don't know, all different kinds of things in their lives. And as I go down the list, I'm starting to think about all of them, all the way back to the beginning. And Curt Hansen was a guy that he liked what he called parties, which was 2-3 girls at a time. Going back after him, I'd go to Jimmy Cozzo was a real family man that I knew of. But when I think about Tony Spilotro and I think about Joseph Lombardo, they all had mistresses. Frank Schweihs, he had his thing. He liked girls 2 at a time also. But anyway, all these people that I knew, especially the maid guys. What really is interesting is Marshal Caifano. Darlene, his wife, was having an affair with Sam Giancana, and that was like his ticket out of Las Vegas, except he got arrested and he had to go to prison for extortion of Ray Ryan. And when he got back, he would have really had a lot to. I mean, he would have had the world by the butt, because the truth of the matter is, you don't mess with somebody else's wife, and Sam did, and that's just the way it was. So, you know, in his case it was that. Giancana, we know about all his affairs. I think almost everybody on the list had somebody that they. Some perversion in their life or extramarital affair or whatever. But it all comes down to one thing, it's greed. It's they wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. And everybody knows out there that sometimes you just can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you're true blue or you're not. And you're lucky if you find that one person in your life and that's it. And you've got 50 years of marriage with no indiscretions or anything else, just a couple of arguments. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that. In the outfit, it was always a mess. I mean, when I looked into all the different people that I knew that I was associated with and everything else, they all went someplace else because they weren't happy at home. Well, why weren't they happy at home? I don't know. I never talked to them about it. But we always knew that somebody had somebody on the side. Tony's case, Tony Spilotro, he was always, he just had multiple women on a regular basis, but he really screwed up with Jerry and Rosenthal. That was a big mess. And when the bosses found out about that, they were really upset. But it's odd that that all happened in Vegas, and they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, it sure didn't that time, and it sure didn't with Caifano either. And those were the only 2 bosses other than Johnny Roselli, which Johnny Roselli was a playboy from word go. So aside from their criminal activities and messing around with unions and busting legs and killing people and doing whatever they did, I would say it, like I said before, it comes down to they were greedy. They just wanted everything that they wanted one way or another. And so this is my bedtime story. I thought I'd share that with you. It's my observations. Maybe people realize it. I don't know if they print it in the papers or not, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway. And I hope you enjoyed the bedtime story. I wrote a book. It's called Nobody Cares. It's available, an autographed copy, at redwemette.com. redwemette.com. Or you can buy an autographed copy at Amazon or Barnes & Noble if you order from them. But if you order from me, I'll make it out directly to you if you like. Just tell me what you want me to do. And I have, for some of you people out there, Mark, I hope you enjoyed the book. You said you did so far. But anyway, God bless you all, and have a great evening.